favorite players to talk about.
That's everyone's favorite player to talk about.
Yeah.
I know literally anytime that Dix gets mentioned, chat's like, oh my God, Dix.
Yeah, I mean,
Chat loves Dix.
yeah, Michigan loves Dix.
You know, I was at the Big House. I love Dix.
Yeah, I mean, he made an incredible splash at Big House.
Dude, he bodied Knight at the Big House when I was on mic for that.
Yeah.
Like literally, you could do nothing, and so that's like how I got my first exposure to Dix. And after that, I was just really, really happy to have that in my life.
Punny.
I want to go up against Tafokins in a punny match.
You going to Genesis?
No, I'm not. I got
you could have done it there.
Yeah, I got invited for it, but unfortunately, the wallet was dry.
Yeah.
So, but what we have going on here, top player versus top player. Oh, the hug before the match.
Good friends.
MVD versus Vinnie. Diddy
Yep.
Kong versus Sheik. The former top tier versus the current top tier.
Yep. All right. Now,
Yeah.
MVD, he is no slouch to this Sheik matchup.
No, the dude knows it really well.
He's actually one of the best Diddy Kongs at this matchup. Esam has gone on record to say that MVD is probably the best Sheik or Diddy at the Sheik matchup.
I would 100% agree with that. I mean, we know that there's a lot of good Diddy Kongs out there, but man, MVD just knows it. Isn't he the one who almost took down Nairo and Zero in the same tournament back at PAX? Or was that just Nairo?
I think it was just Nairo.
Either way, the man knows the man knows in the matchup, and he's darn good. So let's see what he can do here. At a pretty big deficit right now, but regained stage control here. Got the banana out. This is where he wants to be.
Yeah. Now, as somebody who, as a Sheik main, when I look at this matchup, it's all about how can Sheik out neutral Diddy Kong, and Diddy Kong has easily one of the strongest neutral games in the entire game because of the banana. The fact that he has an item that can trip you dictates where you can actually move on a stage.
Mm-hmm.
So
it also forces you into shield, or forces you to the edge. For anybody that has trouble against Diddy Kong out there, know that the banana, if you are standing at the ledge, if it hits you, you will fall to the ledge. So just pro tip, maybe look out for that for Vinnie to know if he's backed into a corner and MVD has that banana. He's gonna know that and he's gonna be able to utilize that. But after a little bit of a slow start here, MVD has adapted to what Vinnie's been doing here and has totally brought this back completely in his favor now. Diddy Kong, as we know, has great kill setups, and actually these percentages are where Sheik has a little bit of trouble killing. Maybe 20% more, and it's going to be difficult for Vinnie to get this kill unless he gets a really nice read.
That's exactly what I was going to comment on. The moment Sheik does not kill you when you're at like 110, you're not going to get the kill.
Right.
You're not going to get the kill until you know they're in about F-tilt range.
Right.
It's just the way the world works as a Sheik main. You can't kill.
Yeah, and at 152 right now, this is dangerous territory because MVD, he can play very cautiously, make sure that he's not getting red super hard. However, that bouncing fish will do it. That was great. He blocked the banana. MVD went in, and then got bouncing fish.
Yeah, because of the way the banana was about to land, it would have tripped MVD. So he was actually forced to jump in that situation. Vinnie quickly recognizes that, gets a quick bouncing fish, and he's almost back in this. But just as we're saying that, MVD
putting tons of pressure on this man.
Yeah, it just comes right off the halo and says, yeah, we're not going to act like that just happened. I'm still controlling the pace of this match.
That being said, Vinnie using that Uber platform to great effect, extending that forward air combo, which has been affectionately dubbed by my man JV, the Tinder combo, and I really like that. I'm not really sure how maybe it's because it's just neutral or whatever, but if I'm going up against the Sheik, this match will out. And so that we saw a little bit there why it is, but so far MVD has been combating the stage advantage that Sheik has here to great effect.
Exactly. Now, when it comes to top players, they normally don't take stages into that much of an effect when they're fighting against each other because they're like, I just got outplayed.
Right.
Oh, vanish.
But the read!
And right there, that was Vinnie's first attempt at using Vanish out of a down throw.
Yeah, he, as you said, never tried it once before, and that was actually something that I really like when top players do in general, is because they know they have this option, and they are just keeping it in their back pocket, keeping it up their sleeve, and then they pull it out, and ta-da!
Exactly. That's something I like to stress as a Sheik main to a lot of the up-and-coming Sheiks in Michigan. I say, guys, if you want to go for these Vanish, don't use it until the very end.
Yeah.
Because the more, when you go for it, they know it can happen, but you can forget about it, and then but when you actually hit it,
and not consciously forget about it, because obviously you know it's an option, but in the moment, it can sort of slide by your radar as a thing, and then that's exactly what happened there. Is that MVD just got caught by it after not seeing it the entire game.
Yep. All right, and the Lilat pick by
MVD.
MVD, very interesting choice. I actually love this stage for Sheik in this matchup. The slants really help with your needle camping because you don't need to like really commit because he has to work around the tilts of Lilat to throw a banana at you. And while you just can sit back, charge your needles, stay in the kind of like cover of Lilat, and you can even use the tilts to your advantage because of Sheik's small Sheik AT, which is where like you hold down and you slide.
Gotcha. Now that's something. Now to counter you, I like this pick for MVD as 100%. No, he doesn't get the read. But I like this pick for MVD because he can sort of throw the banana out as like a gatekeeper, and then use the platforms for cover of his own. So it's actually a relatively good pick, in my opinion, for MVD because he has the ability to prevent Sheik from approaching from above, and he can also throw the banana out to prevent approaches from the ground.
Yep. All right, Vinnie goes for the down throw, gets the up air secure kill, and MVD dies at 121%
Which
off
is
the top.
about the max that combo works. So
Yep.
he's lucky that he caught it at a time and didn't build any more damage.
Yep. Very nice forward throw into bouncing fish. At this percent, when you have this much rage as Sheik, off of your F throws, all you really can do is go for the jump bouncing fishes because with all your rage, you're out of the fair option.
Right.
Very nice down tilt. Gets a tipper into a tipper downhill into a nair. Very Void-esque.
And right now it seems like Vinnie has sort of just figured this man out. The download is mostly complete, and so far he has
bouncing
been
fish.
doing
That's
it.
gonna get it.
Yeah, and after an extremely good showing by MVD to start the match, Vinnie just sort of just waited him out and just like let that mind of his go to work on what MVD was doing. You know, he caught the bouncing fish in stock 2, caught the up air in stock 1, and then got that advantage.